We start with the coronavirus situation in South Korea. Authorities have announced changes to social distancing guidelines set to take effect after the weekend. The easing comes despite daily infection tallies in the several hundreds of thousands. Han Seong-woo with the latest.
South Korean health authorities have eased the country's social distancing guidelines to allow larger private gatherings of up to 8 people max, 2 more than the current 6. However, business hours for restaurants and cafes will not be extended to midnight from the current 11 p.m., despite public anticipation. Officials explaining that now is not the time, pointing to the recent increase in the number of patients in severe or critical condition.
It's time to modify the current social distancing scheme, but it's too much of a risk to drastically ease measures, considering the Omicron surge and the uncertainty surrounding its peak, as well as the strain on the medical system.
South Korea's gradually been easing virus curbs to regain a sense of normalcy, despite the ongoing Omicron surge, largely to help small businesses and the self-employed hit hard by the pandemic. So lifting restrictions altogether was considered a possibility, but those chances came crashing down over the past few weeks as cases soared into the 6 digits. The country reported its second highest daily tally ever of 407,017 new infections on Friday, 200,000 less than the all-time high set the day before, but another heavy addition to the total caseload, now at 8.65 million. The number of patients currently in severe or critical condition, meanwhile, dropped to 1,049, likely due to the sharp rise in fatalities recently. With 301 more lives lost, the death toll now stands at a little under 11,800. Health authorities are attributing the recent uptick in infections to both the adoption of rapid antigen tests for official purposes and the spread of what's being dubbed stealth Omicron. Given the circumstances, the government has acknowledged the peak of this wave could last longer than initially expected. Han Seong-woo, Arirang News.